Thank you, Dr. Baker. يسعدني الآن أن أقدم المتحدث الثالث في هذه الليلة سعادة الدكتور أحمد بن عثمان التويجري، الأستاذ والعميد السابق في كلية التربية في جامعة الملك سعود في المملكة العربية السعودية وعضو مجلس الشورى. I'm pleased to introduce the third speaker tonight, Dr. Ahmad Al-tuwaijri, who is an ex-faculty member and Dean of the College of Education at King Saud University in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and now member of the Shura Council. أدعو الدكتور أحمد لتقديم كلمته مشكورا. I call upon Dr. Ahmad Al-tuwaijri to present his speech.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. I prefer usually to be introduced as a poet and a great lover, but I thank my colleague for the nice introduction. In 1976, I came to the United States for the first time. I came to study for my master's and PhD. And I attended several universities. I started at Indiana, and I finished at the University of Oregon in Eugene. In the 5.5 years I spent in the United States, I learned a lot. I matured. And in the many dialogues I had with my professors, my colleagues, my neighbors, and the many people I met in various places, I found the American people extremely generous and extremely understanding. And I would like to seize this opportunity to extend my thanks and deepest gratitude to all the American people who made those 5.5 years extremely enjoyable and extremely educational. In his introduction of his famous book, Future Shock, the author quotes a British philosopher warning that the greatest danger facing humanity is not a nuclear war, not a destruction to the universe by pollution and wrong habits of living, not great wars, not poverty and hunger, but the greatest danger, in the opinion of this philosopher, facing humanity is intercultural ignorance. And I agree with him. It is our misunderstandings of each other that build these huge walls that separate us. And unless we work together to bring down these walls through dialogue, we will go nowhere. Islam is a religion that is totally misunderstood, unfortunately, and is misrepresented by many of its adherents. And opportunities like these are the only reassuring thing in the future of religions. I believe, as my colleagues who spoke before me, that the common grounds between the great divine religions are much, much more than the differences. And it is our responsibility to bring to light these common grounds. As a Muslim, I would like to tell my non-Muslim friends here in this hall that Islam is not a religion of violence, is not a religion of terrorism, and is not a religion of hate. Islam is known by the word that is a title for it as the religion of peace. It is a religion of tolerance, and it is a religion of understanding. And I believe that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam have great responsibilities in our contemporary time, greater than any other time in the history of mankind. Humanity is faced by many dangers, and we can destroy ourselves and the planet we live on through our ignorance or by our ignorance of each other. It is our responsibility to know that God created us to build this universe and to make life on it a happy life, and to make our march towards the hereafter a march of victory, not a march of defeat. And in conclusion of this brief talk, I would like to say that synagogues, churches, and mosques were never meant to be castles where armies are to be armed, where plots and conspiracies to take place. They were meant to be shrines where truth seekers, where enlightened men and women, where true human beings and true believers come together to cooperate and to plan for the construction and the building of this life and the building of this planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Tuwaijri. The fourth